You've tuned in to Books, Business, and Beyond, the show that teaches you how to maximize your income from your book to create the lifestyle you want. Now here's your host, the book ninja who loves dark chocolate and piles of sand between her toes, Kristen Eckstein, and her partner in success, Shelley Hitz.
Hey, this is Kristen Eckstein, the book ninja, here with you and with Shelley Hitz, my co-host.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Shelley. Yay, sound is working great. And we are here on the Books, Business, and Beyond podcast to bring you more ways that you can make money with your books. And that's what today's episode is all about.
Woohoo!
We're so excited about this one because we're going to share, both of us are each going to share our top 3 favorite money-making ideas. And this is going to be loads of fun because you're going to get 6 brand new ideas that you can then take and start implementing right away and start making more money beyond your book. So, Shelley, I'd like to start off with one of your ideas because I sort of was ready to hint about it in a previous episode and I held my tongue because it's just so good. I mean, it's like gold. So tell me a little bit about this affiliate thing.
Right. I got started in affiliate marketing over 10 years ago, and it has been bringing me consistent income every month since. And basically, affiliate marketing is where you find a product that someone else has created or a service that you believe in. You want to find, that's the most important thing. You want to find a product that is very high quality, that you believe in. And the best part is if it's something that you personally use. So you want to find something that is just a really great product and then see if they have an affiliate program. Sometimes they'll call it a referral program. And what a lot of companies will do is instead of spending a ton of money on advertising, they will pay you to promote their products and services to your friends, to your followers, and so forth. And so a lot of times you can make up to 50%, sometimes even 100%, depending on the offer of the sale price, and you can earn an income without having a product of your own. And like I said, I got started in this over a decade ago and have been doing it successfully since. I've learned a lot about it. One of the things I've learned is that when I share something that I've personally bought, and one of the subject lines in an email that I recently sent that did really well is I said, I just bought this and, this is why. And, people opened that email because they're like, what did she buy? What was it that, that she is referring to us? And so then I go through and I shared a testimonial of how I used it. I showed screen capture stuff, and it was something that was very helpful for me. It was something high quality, and that promotion did really, really well because it was something of value, and it was something that I personally use myself. And so there's so many different things. For instance, I'm an affiliate for you, Kristen.
Absolutely. In fact, if you go to booksbusinessandbeyond.com/book ninja, you will be able to access my website, and that's actually a pretty link, what's called it. We use a plugin called Pretty Links to mask affiliate links because affiliate links are usually really big and ugly, and that's Shelley's link for my website. So by going there and buying something, Shelley actually is going to get a commission.
Right. And it's a fun way to earn money because you're not having to push something that you don't believe in. You're sharing stuff that you believe in, that you use, that solves a problem. Remember in episode 1, we said find the pain point of your target audience. What is a pain point? And then, find something that solves that for them. A tool, a resource, a product. And, what I recommend doing is trying the service or the product yourself first, because what happens is you want to gain trust with your audience. So if you start recommending things that are not good or that are not high quality or that, promise what my dad would always say, they promise to give you the gold and they give you the gold mine and they give you the shaft. And, some products are like that. They have all this hype, but then they're empty, you know?
Right.
They just don't have a lot. So you want to really be careful that you're promoting things that are really valuable. But when you do that and you provide valuable recommendations and people begin to trust you, then you can make a decent income with affiliate marketing. Some people make a full-time income with that. However, you know, that's just one of the ways you can get started. What's one of the ways that you recommend, Kristen?
Well, to piggyback off of that, let's say that you looked for a training course or something that someone else created that you could be an affiliate for and make 50% and not have to make the course yourself. Well, you can't find that course, but you're perfectly capable of making it yourself. Then do it. Make your own products. You know, I have something that I call Ninja Mini Courses. So they're just little tiny training courses of a few videos that teach how to do one specific thing. So like one of my mini courses is how to define what kind of author website you should have. And each video takes you through different types of author websites out there, why you might pick one above the other. And then it's got a downloadable PDF that says how to use different plugins, how to install WordPress. And I also have a video on how to do some basic things in your WordPress dashboard with, you know, widgets and customizing a few things, posting blog posts. It's for the very, very basic, the novice just starting out. And let's say, I mean, even people, I met someone recently who has a very successful 6-figure offline brick and mortar business, brick and mortar store. She's just getting started on having a website. So this is all new. So you can be super successful in business and still have things that you need to learn, and you can fill that gap depending on, you know, what your book is about and what your whole brand is about.
Yeah. So what would you say the price point is for your mini courses?
Most of my mini courses they range between $27 and $97. So they're really not that much. And my commission on that, because I do have that affiliate program, is 50%. So people like Shelly, who would share one of those mini courses with someone looking for an answer, which, you know, once again, pay attention to social media. Someone posted a question on Facebook saying, hey, does anybody know about how to do this in WordPress, or what kind of website I should create? I'm real confused. There's so many options out there. Oh, I know a mini course about this, and here's the link to go get it. And then you make a 50% commission off of that. So that's kind of blending the two ideas together as to different ways that you can make money.
And what I'd also recommend is when you're in those groups, starting an idea file. So when you see people asking questions, like I saw this morning somebody in an author Facebook group asking a question about how to sell books at a live event, at an art show, craft show. And there was a bunch of people talking and people who've had really good experience and success doing that. Well, you know, watching that, there's some real interest in the how-to, the mechanics and stuff of setting that up. So I could put that in my idea file, either to find an affiliate program to promote or as a product that I could then create. But if you start creating that idea file, then you are going to start having all kinds of things. When you have, you know, a chance in your schedule, or when you have time, you can go back and say, okay, what do I want to focus on next? And, you know, that way you have all those ideas in one place.
Exactly. I actually have what I call an idea bin, and it's a really useful box from Staples full of different sticky notes and scraps of paper that I throw in there every time I have an idea. And that way I can, you know, they're kind of see-through, so I can see exactly how full my idea bin is getting. And if, you know, I'm ever at a loss for an idea of something to do, which doesn't really happen that often, but I do go back through it periodically and pull out ideas to actually implement, which takes me to another thing, something that I've paid attention to lately is, what do people complain about? What are people asking for? So not just the questions they want answered, but when they say, does anybody know if there's a template for XYZ? I've started creating a lot of templates. I've got templates for nonfiction books, for self-help and how-to style books, for Kindle books. I've got templates to use with the Scrivener software program, which is a writing program. I've got, you know, templates for how to, when we mentioned in an earlier episode, how to get people to endorse your book, to give you testimonials for the back of your book. And those are things that people are looking for. And templates are really, really easy to create. They're basically Microsoft Word documents that people are happy to pay for, because then they have something that's going to save them a whole bunch of time. So that's another one of my favorite money-making ideas, is to see what kinds of things in your niche, in your industry, that you can create a template for and then sell that template.
And as a user, I love templates. Anything that can save me, get me going on the process. I don't like staring at a blank screen. Whereas if I have a template and something to start from, it helps me. So even when I am creating something from scratch, I tend to then create it as a template for my own business that I can then use later. But then if you've created systems, if you've created templates that you're using, they'll probably be helpful to others as well. And so those are, ideas that you can then create into products. But I love using templates myself, and I buy products that sell templates because it just helps me get going and helps me to get so much more done.
Which you mentioned twice in that sentence, products, and I see that you might have another tip about that.
For sure, yeah. One of the things that I am recommending is how-to products. So if you go to Training Authors and check out the products, which you can go by the link booksbusinessandbeyond.com/training authors, you can check out all the different products. A lot of them are how-to. And basically, they can either be PDFs, they can be audio, video. What I like to do is sometimes just create a simple PDF. However, I like to, if I can, have video, extract the audio from that video, and then also have a PDF, or just create notes from the PDF of the PowerPoint slides that I'm using for the video, or something like that. But you can easily create how-to products. And one of the things that I love doing is creating screen share videos. So if you're doing anything that's technical, anything that's online, anything that you can show or demonstrate by a screen, you can do that. I personally use Camtasia, and I bought that early in my business and invested in it, and it has earned me money time and time and time again. If you look at my YouTube channel, I have a ton of those different screen share capture videos where I demonstrate how to do something. And so that's something that you can do, and then you can sell it as a product. And so there's so many different ways. And, in a future episode, we'll go through even more like details of what it really takes to get a product up and going. But, when you have a digital information product available for sale on your website, you can be taking orders 24/7 while you sleep and be getting paid, and you can charge a lot more for a digital information product than you can for your book. So you can make a lot more money on that end of it than necessarily on your book royalty. So definitely consider those how-to products.
And those how-to products are inevitably going to come with questions, because people are going to poke holes in it and say, but you talked a little bit about this, but didn't go in depth on it. Or I have more questions. Can I ask you questions? And that's where you could offer coaching. And coaching is probably actually the fastest path to cash, especially if you write nonfiction and your book is in the self-help genre. That's the number one place I see coaches, like life coaches and health coaches. But there's also business coaches. There's author coaches. Both Shelley and I are author coaches. And coaching is something where you can sell your hourly rate, and let's say it's $50 an hour, which might seem really high to some of you, but it actually in the coaching world, that's pretty darn cheap. But you can do a session for $50 an hour and get clients. And that's a really fast way to help people and make some money on the side, and also use the questions they're asking to make more products so that you spend less time on the phone with people and more time making that money while you sleep. Because there's nothing more fun than waking up in the morning to 10 dings on PayPal saying you have 10 new PayPal notifications.
I know. That's, it's such a great feeling to know also you're serving your audience and you're providing them valuable content and information that could potentially change their life. When authors write and publish a book and they get out there, they get more credibility, it could potentially be life-changing for them. And so what we offer is something of value. And it's so exciting to know that message is getting out to more people. And
it is. And I think you can catapult on this whole coaching idea, because I mentioned one-on-one coaching, but what kind of coaching do you like to do, Shelley?
Yeah, and I was also going to mention group coaching, but to tag on real quick to your comment on one-on-one coaching, I launched a one-on-one coaching program in April, basically because I needed money to help with taxes, that sort of thing. I literally had the idea, put up my page, and sent an email to my list all within the same day, and started getting clients that week. And so it was a very fast way, because I already had an established platform. But with the group coaching, instead of spending time one-on-one, you're able to tap in to a multitude of people, sometimes hundreds of people, and do live sessions. So you can do live trainings through webinars or teleseminars. And what I know what you like to do, Kristen, as well as what I love to do, are live Q&As. And so that way people get their questions answered, you're there with them, but you're able to make the most of your time because you're doing it in a group setting. So let's say, you can charge $397 for a one-on-one session for 1 hour. But let's say you charge $197 for a group coaching class, and then you have 300 people in that class. I mean, that is, can dramatically multiply not only your impact, get your message to more people, but also increase your hourly rate over the lifetime of that class. And so group coaching is really, I think, what I'm going to be going more towards in this next year.
Me too. I mean, group coaching is what we call one-to-many, where it's you impacting many lives at once. And it's something I've been doing with my Kindle challenges. So if you want more information about the next Kindle challenge, you can go to booksbusinessandbeyond.com/challenge to see more information about how that's run. And that's basically a group coaching program that then I will give people the opportunity to work one-on-one with me out of that. And I mentioned in the first episode of this podcast how I'm going through a major business transition. One of the transitions I'm going into that you'll have to look forward to after you become well known as a coach is I don't have to work with everybody that wants to work with me. So I am putting into place an application program that people have to apply in order for me to spend my time one-on-one with them. And that's something that especially authors don't realize is your time is super, super valuable. So many authors waste time trying to figure out stuff themselves, like book covers and trying to edit their own books or do their own ebook formatting. And that's because you don't value your time. And the same thing with coaching. You'll take on anybody just to make a buck because you need to make ends meet. There will come a point in your business life as you diversify your income more and more with these different methods where you don't have to do that anymore. You can choose who you want to coach with and how you want to do it. And that really only comes with sticking with your niche, sticking with the path that you're on long term and setting yourself up as the expert. And the only way to really set yourself up as the expert in your niche is not only to have a book, that helps a lot, but to have these other products and services like these mini courses, digital products, how-to products, and recommending other people's products. That's where the affiliate marketing comes in, having templates that you've created, and also group and one-on-one coaching.
Right. And when I first started coaching, I had an application process from the very beginning because even though I didn't do coaching right away, I'm almost 40, so I've had a lot of life experience, and I knew I wanted to only work with those people that were the right fit for me. And so to find that right fit is really important. So as we're closing this session, do you want to kind of recap for us, Kristen?
Yeah, I think I kind of just did.
Oh, yeah.
Today we talked a lot about mini courses and how-to products, which are both digital and they can overlap and be the same thing. Templates and products that you can download that are actually templates of how to do something that someone's looking for. They want to just copy and paste or at least have a place to start instead of staring at a blank cursor or blinking on their screen. And also coaching, one-on-one coaching, group coaching, one-to-one or one-to-many, our little processes there. And then, of course, affiliate marketing, which is one of our favorites to be able to do. in recommending other people's products and services that you don't have done yet. You may not have that product, that how-to product yet, but you know somebody who does. And so you can refer them. And believe me, guys, you can make a lot of money off of that. Just this morning, I did a webinar with someone who teaches how to use Scrivener, and I made $1,000. I'd say $1,000 before lunch is a pretty good day. So there's a lot of ways that you can diversify your income. These are just, each of our top 3 favorites. And what I hope is that you've come away today with your eyes opened and ideas flowing as to different things that you can put into place, because the next several episodes and this whole podcast is really going to be expanding these ways into more things. And in fact, our very next guest, who's Kathy Demers, she is awesome. She's actually one of my coaches, and she's in an accountability group with me. And she is going to help you get past that whole mindset issue of making money, because you can make a lot of money with the things that we've taught you today. Both Shelly and I have built big businesses. I mean, I've built a 6-figure business using all of these ways that I've diversified my income. And that can be a big mental block. I had some shifts to go through in order to be okay with making that kind of money, doing what I felt was easy, because it's not easy to everyone. I've mentioned that before. So Kathy Demers is going to be with us next week to get your money-making mindset on, and I look forward to having you then. And Shelly, any closing words from you?
I just am excited to see authors expand their income, diversify beyond the book, and stick with us, guys. We're going to have tons of other stuff. You may feel overwhelmed after today's episode. Just take one tip and start researching, put it to action. Give us, your questions. Go visit booksbusinessandbeyond.com and let us know what you think. Thanks.
Have a great day, everyone.
You've been listening to Books, Business, and Beyond, the show that teaches you how to maximize your income from your book to create the lifestyle you want. Visit your host, Kristen the Book Ninja Eckstein, and her partner in success, Shelly Hitz, at booksbusinessandbeyond.com and grab your free gift today. Tune in next time for more ways to diversify your income beyond the book, and don't miss a single episode. Subscribe to this podcast on iTunes.